I don't know where I am. I'm following sat-nav. I hope that it doesn't bring me to a murder hole or something. So it turns out I'm absolutely terrible at reading maps when I thought I was really good. I'm actually 28 minutes away from where I thought I was. I'm supposed to be somewhere else, but the sat-nav was wrong. I was wrong. Damn. I'm definitely not going to go to the shipwreck. That would be not good, guys. Can't let that scare us away, you know. Don't think this is a private road. We'll trust the very botched sign. There's the Hilux. So I'm going to go ahead and presume where that boat is where the ship is. They're just sitting there looking in. So we're walking along a path like this, right beside the ocean. It's incredibly nice. Path is, you're not really supposed to be going on this path by the looks of it, but what can you do? There's a sign there, it says something, but I can't read it because it's upside down. I guess it's for Australians or something. I don't know. We get closer to the boat. That's those cool birds that dive underwater, swim around looking for fish. Cool, there's lots of them. See the tip of the boat already and a massive ship in the background. But so when something gets lodged on these, it's like a bunch of teeth. It just holds. Look at. There's no way that ship is getting off the rock unless you got a massive storm that blows up. I'm nearly lost in this. Help me. The boat's heading away. We're nearly there. Nearly there now. This looks a lot more unsafe than anticipated. Also, boats are huge. What the hell? And in good old-fashioned form, they burned out the front of the boat. Right there. That was all set alight not too long ago, last year. And burned the whole front of it. So the captain's quarters and the main point where you'd look out is all burned to bits. But we're just still following this kind of a track to see where, if it leads us down there. These are up over my head now. Oh, we're stepping up again. So there's no real path down to this, it's just a bunch of random tracks that you try and follow and hope that it brings you down there. So I definitely can't get down there. That is proper wedged. That would take a massive storm to pull that back out to sea, but it would immediately sink. And then it would be a shipwreck off the coast. That would be kind of cool if it was a bit submerged. So this is apparently the spot to get down. Jeez. Whoop. Other people can do it, I can do it. Just gotta sit down because everything's very slidey. Not sure how I'm supposed to make this holding the camera in one hand. Oh, my finger. Ooh, that's very steep. That's like... Ow. We're nearly there. Oh, that's some kind of a hawk or something. He did not like that I came by him there. Frightened the bejesus out of me. Hey, do you want to see some unbelievable irony? Even though it kind of has nothing to do with it, but it's just funny at the same time. So here's the ship. There's a lighthouse. So there's a lighthouse just over there and the ship's crashed right here. But this ship was abandoned by people and it just made its way across the sea and crashed itself while no one was on board. So the story goes. But the write-up that they had on the newspaper is, there's all shipwreck stuff around here. The write-up on the newspaper was there was rats on board and they are reproducing and they have nothing to eat, so they're eating each other. So there's cannibal rats on board. Sure. Generic things. I guess this was some kind of a huge fishing vessel. We're gonna get right up beside it. I won't be climbing onto it. I'm on my own. I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. For once, I'm going to call it stupid. It's making like creepy ship sounds of the wind going through the metal. Look at the metal. Oh man. So there's stuff that can fall overhead. So I don't really want to go right in there. But we're just going to look at from the distance. You can hear the current bashing off the ship from the other side. Huge crack down the middle of the ship. Also, the ocean absolutely still comes in here because this is all seaweed. It's very slippy. Oh. As you can see, I just fell on my arse. Look at that, metal is just warped. Huge crack down the middle of the ship. They have looked into removing this because it's very dangerous and people like me keep coming down here and looking at it. They looked into removing it, but the cost alone would be massive. So they're probably not going to do that. They're probably just waiting for a huge storm to come, blow it out into the ocean a little bit and just, it sinks. And then people can't really go look at it. You're inside the ship and I'm not. So someone's come and cut a hole in it. I could fit in there, but I'm not gonna do that. There's an old pallet truck or a forklift inside there that's just blown to pieces. It really felt that storm. This is so dangerous to be walking on, by the way. These rocks are sharp. Look at this. If I fall here now, I'm done. It's going to be very sore if I fall. So I just won't, I suppose. I can't express enough how dangerous these rocks are, how sharp they are. I'm standing on them and I'm like, ooh, this ain't nice. I don't know what that's off. Oh, there's the fin! Into the thick of it! Into the thick of it! Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Ooh, oh yeah. It's a Panama boat, definitely not a shell company though. Okay, so the rocks start getting super slippy around here, so I'm gonna slow down. Grab the wall. Look at the size of this thing. Oh man. That's not going anywhere. Wow. That is massive. Don't know what these poles are off. There's just metal everywhere. Oh, it sounded like there was someone right behind me there, but it's just the current splashing up. It sounded like someone was walking behind me. So there's no point in me lying about this. If I could get onto that rope, if I had another person here, I would be a type of person to get into that boat, because that's just the way I am. I'm a curious cat who just wants to look inside that boat. Oh, a crab! And that would be very cool. But, however, I'm here on my own, and I am not going to be doing that. I'm just going to sit here for a second and enjoy this boat. Also, think about it this way. Somebody tied that rope. That rope is running in the door, the little hatch, the smaller of the two hatches. So, not only is that rope tied to a ship that has been shipwrecked, it's a heavy duty rope, it's for tying ships. But I don't know who tied that, and I don't know their level of knowledge with tying knots. Do they know how to tie a good knot? Did they double loop it? Did they tie it well? You know, I could be halfway up there and if I fall down there, it's into the thick of it. I love that song. Lot of wood and stuff down there from the ship. Yeah, so the tide comes up this far, up this high, which isn't hard to believe, I suppose, but still very high. Classic Ireland, burning everything that does not belong to them. Jesus Christ, can we not leave stuff alone, lads? Just let it be. I know that it's been crashed here with a while, with like years, but I bet you there's still some cool stuff inside there. God damn it. So, that's pretty much been the boat. I've just been sitting here for a few minutes looking at it, wondering like, looking at the absolute size of it and how it's just jammed up on these rocks and how long will it be here, and you know, I'm just wondering about life in general, what's going on. But it's nice to just sit by the sea also. But yeah, that's pretty much been the video. I'm going to start heading back now. I'm probably going to try and throw some drone shots in if I can. I don't know if the drone will fly over those mountains without getting interference, but we'll give it a go. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. This has been a dangerous one. Just for the fact of walking on all this stuff. I know I did come down here on my own, but don't tell anyone. Yeah, but look, at least I stopped myself from climbing the rope into the boat. That's all, that's what I'm proud of. So it's the little wins in life that we'll take. Alright? Can't have it all. So yes, away we go. Back to the Jeep. This is difficult. And I'm not even at the hard part. Oh, another boat. Coming out to say, howdy. So that boat is beelining right for the ship. Just wondering what that's about. Absolutely feel like Peter Griffin right now. I just smashed my knee off a rock trying to climb that rock. Oh, my knee is weak. Is that lifeboat people? I'm confused now. Look at the size difference of boats. That is massive. They're just sitting there looking at it. That just shows the absolute scale of it. Huge. Yeah, no, I've never wanted a boat more in my life. Those people look like they're having an absolute time of their life. And the absolute size of the little rib beside that massive ship. Crazy, crazy. It just puts it into perspective how massive it actually is when you see a boat like that sitting beside it. And you know those ribs are big-ish. But maybe we should do some boat expedition. Steve's Lodge boat expeditions. Maybe we should make that a thing. Yeah, that sounds not dangerous at all. Tesla was just going through the like covered road nice and peacefully, and I came up behind them like an absolute freight train in my diesel 2.5 diesel pickup and y'all electric. Thank you for balancing the environment so I can do this. Oh, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.